And lots within a metre of Ace of Whitby, who's had a good run the first circuit. Bonamax now has the cover at the expense of Lots and Lots. Fellas Pride, the leaders back, followed by No Equal, who's second last, and three back on the outside of Will Bailey, and Barossa Baron still one off the rail and last. No more than 15 metres had cover the field in the straight towards the 1,050. First quarter in 29.9. Ace of Whitby running along in the lead by nearly 2 metres. Two on the outside, Lots and Lots. Up on the outside is Bonamax fourth. Fellas Pride, the rail, pulling up now Barossa Baron from last out, three wide. On the fence and second last is Will Bailey, throwing his head about, and a neck away, No Equal. Out of the straight they race towards the 800 metres. No more than 12 metres had cover the field towards the 650. Second quarter, 30.8. Ace of Whitby, he goes to the back straight near the 600, a metre and a half in front of Lots and Lots. Barossa Baron out, three wide, gets to third. Bonamax in the centre. No Equal is second last on the back of Barossa Baron. Fellas Pride held up on the leader's back, and Will Bailey one off the rail as last. Towards the back of the 450 they race. Lots and Lots on the outside, draws up within ahead of the leader Ace of Whitby, 350 out before the turn. Then Barossa Baron three wide. No Run Fellas Pride, Bonamax in the centre. No Equal pulls out from second last, and last is Will Bailey. Third quarter 28.4 around the turn inside the 200. Lots and Lots on the outside, given full bore. He put his nose in front of Ace of Whitby. He drew a neck in front. Lots and Lots of Ace of Whitby. Then Fellas Pride getting out, followed by Bonamax, but Lots and Lots oozes in class. He grabbed the lead, 100 metres to go, and Lots and Lots scores impressively. Lots and Lots wins by 3 metres to Ace of Whitby. A metre third, Fellas Pride. Then Bonamax. No Equal in behind them. Will Bailey's run second last, and last in Barossa Baron.
2, 5 and 4 Moonee Valley. Set Wentworth Park. Here's Peter Johnson.
Thank you, Hilton. Ready to go. Race 9 of the night. White to 5, Zelda 6 to 4. Racing. Zelda came out beautifully, and so did Alice Lorenza on the outside. Wide Robin Tosca, Treasure Man is making a line of 4. Zelda copped a bump. Footrot Frost went right through on the rails to be joining the leader. Behind those Super Future and Tango Mary to the back. Treasure Man led. Footrot Frost charges up on the outside. Very wide on the track, Alice Lorenza. Over on the rails then was Robin Tosca, and then a break in the field of Tango Mary on the bend, and Treasure Man the leader. Footrot Frost trying to poke through. Treasure Man, Footrot Frost ran into the back of it. Treasure Man booted away, and Treasure Man wins. Treasure Man wins from Alice Lorenza. Footrot Frost third. Right up behind those Tango Mary, Robin Tosca. Then a break in the field to Zelda, and Super Future one of the last with Freddie Pender.
So in a photo, possibly 2, 4 and 1, race 9 at Wentworth Park. Updating the next event, Newcastle. They're not far off it.
All set, and there's the blue light. They're off and racing. Mary Reeby on the outside got away reasonably well. Not the best serve though, and Suleiman towards the inside began brilliantly. Went straight to the early lead. Out deep on the track, Sunshine Band is coming across quickly, followed by Rock On Tommy in the centre as they go around the first corner, and then came Portionaire, followed further back by Shoshone Low Bell. Out deep was Beltan, and then came Mary Reeby, and Ironstone Bow is about 5 or 6 lengths back at the tail of the field. Down the back the first time, heading past the mile peg, and Suleiman is the leader, showing out by a length and a half on Sunshine Band. There's one who's taken no part at the start altogether. It's right back here at the tail as Land Strike. It's about 200 metres behind them. Heading on towards the top corner, and Suleiman is the leader. Suleiman showing out by a half length. Moving up at the second spot, Sunshine Band, a length away third, Mary Reeby. That was a nice piece of driving to get it over onto the fence behind the leader. A length further back to Portionaire as they run on towards the home corner. Then came Beltan. And a fair way back then on the outside is Ironstone Bow, followed by Rock On Tommy into the straight to get the bell. 1 circuit left to travel, and the leader coming down the home stretch, Suleiman by about a half length. Moving up on its outside is Sunshine Band, followed by Mary Reeby, tucked away behind the leader. Then came Portionaire, followed by Beltan. Out deep, Rock On Tommy's never been on the track as 3 wide, followed by Shoshone Low Bell in the centre, and Ironstone Bow is at the tail of the field. After the bell, heading towards the back, 8.50 to go. Suleiman is the leader. Sunshine Band works up on the outside, about a half length away second, now closing on the leader, followed by Mary Reeby, and then came Portionaire. A fair way back to Beltan, Shoshone Low Bell, and then came Rock On Tommy and Ironstone Bow. Heading up the back at the 500 metre mark, and Sunshine Band took over. On the outside, Mary Reeby getting into the clear for the first time has moved up very quickly to join the leader. Shoshone Low Bell is running on gamely behind those, and then came Portionaire. at the 350, and these two have raced away, Sunshine Band and Mary Reeby. They've got out about 4 lengths on Shoshone Low Bell, followed by Portion Air, and a long way back to Bell 10. Around the corner, Mary Reeby has raced up on the outside to take over. Mary Reeby on the outside in front. Sunshine Band won't give up though. Sunshine Band fighting back on the inside. Mary Reeby is dying on a run. Sunshine Band coming away. And Sunshine Band went on to score by 4 lengths on the line. Mary Reeby ran second. Third home and a distant third on the outside, Ironstone Bow. Followed at the head of the others by Shoshone Low Bell and then Portion Air. A fair way back to Bell 10 and then Rock On Tommy. And Suleiman has pulled up at the tail of the field.
6:10 and a photo, possibly number 9 to run third race 8 at Newcastle. And that driver definitely had something up.
And Showstopper is galloping in the score up as the starter said go. Showstopper galloped away and lost the best part of 20 to 30 metres. Exceptionally Smooth came out nicely on the inside and will lead from Ring Belly. Wild About Harry finds the fence in third place from Regal Award. Then Hot Cold and Son of Viking from Hike Along Sona Fury. Friendly Christmas drifting back with Kiama Country. And after galloping in the score up, the favourite Showstopper is still 25 metres away from the second last runner. At the 1700, Exceptionally Smooth in front, leads by 1 length on Ring Belly. Wild About Harry in third place, and Regal Award is fourth, 1 by 1. Hot Colt fifth the fence, and Son of Viking is 1 by 2 on the running line. Then Sona Fury on the outside of Hike Along. Drifting back is Friendly Christmas and Kiama Country. Last is Showstopper. 35.5 the lead time. Off the back to the far turn, 1400 from home. Exceptionally Smooth leads by a head on Ring Billy, who's moving closer on the outside. In third place, Wild About Harry locked away. Regal Award enjoying a nice run forward, 1 by 1, is being given every possible chance. Hot Colt fifth the fence, Son of Viking 1 by 2. Then Hike Along. Sona Fury well back, but in the running line from Kiama Country. Second last, Friendly Christmas, and 2 off last is Showstopper. 32.3 the first quarter of the mile as they move past the winning post with just short of 1,000 metres to pace. Exceptionally Smooth has been in front from the outset and shows the way by a neat length on Ring Belly. Wild About Harry in third place, Regal Award is fourth, then Hot Colt. Son of Viking out wide, starting a run from Kiama Country. Hike Along improving along the fence from Sona Fury, Showstopper, and Friendly Christmas is last. Down the back at the 650, second quarter, 32.6. Exceptionally Smooth is just in front. Looming up quickly is Regal Award, and Son of Viking under the whip has gone up 3 wide to momentarily hit the front. Wild About Harry behind them on the fence with nowhere to go. Kiama Country fifth, but on a loose rein. Then Sona Fury from Hot Colt. Showstopper making up ground, but well off the lead from Hike Along. Ring Billy dropping out of it. And last is Friendly Christmas. Exceptionally Smooth just in front of Regal Award. And Son of Viking 3 wide. Wild About Harry still looking for room from Kiama Country and Sona Fury. Exceptionally Smooth flattens just in front. Regal Award is trying hard. Son of Viking and Kiama Country on the outside. Exceptionally Smooth and on the outside Regal Award. Exceptionally Smooth and Regal Award, and Kiama Country's blousing them on the outside. A 4-way go. I think Exceptionally Smooth. I think she's fought back to win from Kiama Country, Regal Award, and Wild About Harry, who was diving through a narrow opening on the line. Behind them, Son of Viking, Sona Fury, Showstopper, then Hot Colt from Hike Along, and Ring Billy ran last. Good finish. Very close photo after the running of race number 6.
On Effalo Adios away fast with Rising Air from the inside, also away well, and Gasper Star out wide. Rising Air just holding Effalo Adios in the early part. And third place there was Gasper Star. Further back in the field then behind those Let's Cruisers driving up. Effalo Adios back about 2 metres off the lead. Profile gets through then to be in 5th place. Further back to Venetian Adams. Soki's Fling finds herself well back, as does Atomic Lace, and Western Rule is last of all. Coming onto the home turn, the first time, and Rising Air led by about 3 metres to Effalo Adios, forced to do it without cover in the early stages. Then behind those then would be Let's Cruise third. They were followed by Gasper Star, who's now got a nice position, although not right up onto the back. In fact, nowhere near the back at this stage of Effalo Adios, Gasper Star. Further back in the field then to Pro Cheval. They're not going quickly. Behind them was Soki's Fling, Venetian Adam. Western Rule gets through inside Atomic Lace and is second last, and that now relegates it to go. In fact, about 1 3/4 to go, and the leader is Rising Air. At the leader's wheel on the outside is Effalo Adios. Third, the inside, Let's Cruise is pulling. Over on the outside, Gasper Star now getting up into the 1 out, 1 back proper. Further back in the field then came Pro Cheval lying fifth. Now here's Soki's Fling off around them 3 wide. 8 metres away then to Venetian Adam, Western Rule and Atomic Lace. Coming off the back straight at the lap and a half, and the leader is still Rising Air. They're about to quicken up. Effalo Adios the centre, and out 3 wide, Soki's Fling is now surging up towards the lead, but I think he'll be posted 3 wide for most of the journey because Effalo Adios is unlikely to let him into the breeze. Further back in the field then came Gasper Star. Let's Cruise has pulled very hard in behind the leader. Pro Cheval midfield on the outside, now easing out 3 wide onto the back of Soki's Fling. Atomic Lace through on the inside, then came Venetian Adam, and Western Rule about to start a run at the rear of the field. Down the straight they come with 800 metres left to go. 33.7 the first half, and Rising Air leads ahead to Effalo Adios. Gasper Star the centre. Let's Cruise the inside. Out 3 wide, Soki's Fling with a trail, Pro Cheval. Atomic Lace is 1 off, 3 back in the running line. Further back in the field too, Venetian Adam, and Western Rule is still last of all. They went 31.6 for the second quarter, and they raced towards the back straight, and Rising Air's had a pretty good run in front, led by 2 metres to Effalo Adios second. Soki's Fling is in third place. Here's Pro Cheval coming out 4 wide from Gasper Star, Atomic Lace. Further back in the field behind those at this point would be Venetian Adam. Let's Cruise has gone, and going past it was Western Rule. Effalo Adios went up to join Rising Air as they come off the back. Soki's Fling's battling on. Out wide, Pro Cheval joining in quickly. Just in behind those, Gasper Star, and then came Atomic Lace working into the race. Rising Air fighting back on the inside, again joined by Effalo Adios. Pro Cheval looms up ominously out 3 wide, and further back Soki's Fling and Gasper Star. Pro Cheval goes to the front as heads are turned for home from Effalo Adios. Soki's Fling still battling on. Venetian Adam finishing strongly with Atomic Lace, but this is 4 winners for Justices, and it comes on to win well, Pro Cheval. Close go for second. Oh, it's either Atomic Lace or Soki's Fling. A good run, Soki's Fling. Then came Venetian Adam, Effalo Adios. Western Rule just behind those. Gasper Star pulled up quickly over the line, and they were followed in by Let's Cruise, who was a long way back, and the early leader, Rising Air's knocked up to run at the tail.
Number 9, the winner, Pro Cheval. A photo for second between Atomic Lace and, of course, the horse that's at 3 wide much of the way, Soki's Fling. 9 and a photo between 2 and 6. Mini Valley Race 8. An update.
Very, very good race indeed, and certainly appears to be a bit of a clash between the Queenslander Rosarigo and the Oldfield Train November Sunset. But National Worth, Rasbora and Briar Hill, Worth Travelling, all showing that the race is chock-a-block full of class. Should be a beauty, the Futurity Monday. Now they're all set. Pink the Fave, Diamonds Galore racing. Diamonds Galore slow. Best Out, Admiral Daughter and Rosie Century are charging towards the first corner in front. Miss Scoot Girl getting the trail. Dark Cover on the outside. Inside of it, Romantic Heart is improving. And then 2 lengths to King Turtle. Diamonds Galore wide and improving. And Angel Eagle is last. As they go out of the straight, nicely clear Admiral Daughter. Out by 3 to Miss Scoot Girl. Diamonds Galore circling the field. Then Rosie Century. For centre, King Turtle. Romantic Heart. Angel Eagle and Dark Cobber's last. The leader was Admiral Daughter, is out by 6 or 7. Miss Scoot Girl second. The others are struggling. Rosie Century behind them, and then came Romantic Heart storming home. But it's all Admiral Daughter, and Admiral Daughter wins it effortlessly. Charging to the line for second, Romantic Heart. Third, Miss Scoot Girl, and then Rosie Century. Further back was Angel Eagle, Diamonds Galore. Next to last, King Turtle, and Dark Cobber was last.
Thanks, Peter. 2, 4 and 1. The big money coming late. 25s into 9 on the...
They're set. Green lights on racing. Sogo on the inside away, well out wide. Imprimatur has come away very quickly indeed. He raced around the outside and headed off Sogo early. On the outside now, On Parade gets to third, followed on the inside by Imperial Atom. Master Musician restrained after the start. He dead set dropped out to last. out of the straight, and the leader Imprimatur towards the 2400 by 8 metres to Sogo, 6 metres away On Parade. Zululu now works up on the outside for the 1 out trail and 50. Didn't want it though. He pulled out 3 wide. On Parade keeps him off the track, followed by Imperial Atom Rhetoric, Witch Melody 3 wide, Mark Hanover the centre, Thorate the fence, second last Master Musician, and Blossom Lady is last. Along the back in the first circuit and continuing to make ground is On Parade, one off the rail. He worked to the lead now, travelling off the top turn. In front is On Parade by 6 metres to Imprimatur. He's having a trail now behind the leader as Witch Melody draws up on the outside to be within 2 metres of On Parade. Zululu, he has the cover now, fourth on the outside of Sogo on the rail. Imperial Atom now 4 back on the inside of Rhetoric, followed by Mark Hanover. He was about to pull out, he does now. He goes forward now, 3 wide, travelling down the straight towards the 1800. Master Musician trailing him. Blossom Lady trails the pair, and Thorate one off the rail as last. 2 circuits out of the straight at the 1750, and Mark Hanover on the outside. He draws up to tackle On Parade at the lap and 3/4. Now he sits up on Mark Hanover within 4 metres of On Parade. Travelling third is Imprimatur. Off the track now on a limb is Master Musician making ground, trailed up by Blossom Lady. Then Sogo 4 metres away, Witch Melody, followed by Imperial Atom. Zululu now third last, followed by Rhetoric, and last on the fence is Thorate. Lead time 1:32 down the back at the lap and a half mark. On Parade in front by 1.5 metres. Blossom Lady, she now travelled up into second placing. Master Musician has the cover now, fourth on the back of Blossom Lady. Imprimatur the rail. Mark Hanover now 3 back on the outside of the stablemate Sogo. Witch Melody is 4 back on the outside of Imperial Atom. Second last is Thorate, the inside of Zululu, and Rhetoric one off the rail as last. In the straight they race towards the 1,000. First quarter in 31.6, and travelling down the straight with a round to go. On Parade in front by 2 metres to Blossom Lady. She worked up to the leader fairly quickly. Imprimatur the leader's back, Master Musician handy. Then Sogo locked away, followed by Mark Hanover 6th. Imperial Atom is 4 back on the inside of Witch Melody, followed by Zululu. Second last on the outside of Thorate, and Rhetoric one off the rail as last. Second quarter 31.9 out of the straight towards the 650. On Parade still in front by 2.5 metres to Blossom Lady. Third Imprimatur, a neck away, Master Musician on the outside. Then Mark Hanover, Sogo, Witch Melody, Imperial Atom, Zululu, Thorate, and 6 metres to Rhetoric. At the 500 metres down the back, it's still On Parade in front, under some pressure by 1 metre to Blossom Lady. Again, Master Musician's about to pull to the outside, 3 wide. No run Imprimatur. Witch Melody pulls out 3 wide. Then Mark Hanover, Sogo, followed by Thorate, Imperial Atom, and 6 metres away, Zululu and Rhetoric. Third quarter 30.4. Around the turn, 200 metres out, and Blossom Lady hit the lead now. She quickly beat off On Parade. Master Musician comes out after Blossom Lady, but she's full of running. Thorate is late down the outside, making ground, but Blossom Lady, she's over 4 metres in front. Oh, she's blossomed at the right time. Have a look at her go. Blossom Lady bolts in. Blossom Lady wins 5 metres. In a photo, maybe Thorate second, a nose to Master Musician third. Close up, Sogo and Mark Hanover. Then Imperial Atom, Imprimatur, Witch Melody, Rhetoric, On Parade, and Zululu has run last.
9 and a photo at Moonee Valley after the final heat of the Inter-Dominion Pacing Championship. A great run by Blossom Lady and Anthony Butt at the helm. Now Newcastle race 9. An update for you. This race about to go.
Ready to go for the last. Vicky Bowen picks up the gate. They're off and racing and down towards the inside. Darajan got out smartly. Rashire is quickly away. Northern Tiff is also showing good speed. There's a great charge on towards the leaders. Armbro Dick out deep, and Betty Jason is going forward in a hurry, going to the first corner. Darajan punching through on the inside, just has the lead. Rashire on the outside is trying to go with it around the first bend. Armbro Dick is easing back on the outside, still caught deep as Betty Jason. Spooky Adios got a check and dropped back very sharply. Vicky Bowen is back towards the tail, and Farmer's Daughter drops to the rear as they come into the home straight. They've got 1 circuit left to go, and over on the inside, Darajan found the fence and led by a length and a half now from Rashire, and moving up on the outside is Betty Jason. A length further back to Armbro Dick, getting a trail. On the rails behind it is Northern Tiff, followed further back by Metallica, and then came Spooky Adios as they go by the judge. On the outside is Munmora, followed by Vicky Bowen and Farmer's Daughter at the tail of the field. Heading towards the back after the bell. Darajan on top. Lead time is 60.8. Shows out by a length. Running second is Rashire on the inside. A length further back on the inside is Northern Tiff as they head down the back after the bell. Followed further back then by Vicky Bowen and Spooky Adios. Peels to the outside to start a run. Followed further back by Betty Jason, and then came Munmora and Farmer's Daughter last in a packing field as they head on towards the top corner. About 4.50 to run. Darajan is just the leader. It's Darajan in front, moving up on the outside to it quickly now as Vicky Bowen, followed in the centre by Betty Jason. Out deep is Metallica, running on pretty well. Over on the inside is Rashire, getting a check as Northern Tiff and dropping out of it very quickly. Farmer's Daughter coming to the extreme outside. You can throw a pocket handkerchief over this field as they straighten up. Munmora's on the extreme outside. Darajan is the leader. It's Darajan in front. Munmora's the big danger. Coming home very strongly. Armbro Dick is still there, but Munmora sailed to the lead with 100 metres left to go. Vicky Bowen out of the pack, runs on well, but Munmora is too good. Munmora first, Vicky Bowen got second. Farmer's Daughter from near the tail has run third, followed by Darajan. Further back to Armbro Dick. Then behind them came Northern Tiff, followed by Betty Jason and Rashire a long way back, and Spooky Adios was last to greet the judge.
Wayne Hickson's trifecta in order.
Barbar, Tudor Hero and Merchant Joe, away they go. Uzi Barbar was galloping shortly after the start. Tudor Hero began very quickly. Merchant Joe began fairly well. And there's another galloper, Bill's Domain, shortly afterwards. Hope Street went to the front. Allegro Queen second on, settling down. It's close up in third place from Land King, and there goes Tudor Hero. The driver making a quick move on the outside, and Tudor Hero, beginning brilliantly from the 20-metre handicap, is up in second place after travelling 400 metres. Joy's Leader going forward out 3 wide from Bill's Domain. 3 or 4 lengths to Merchant Joe, making up the 30-metre handicap quickly. A break to Land Boom, and Uzi Barbar, who galloped shortly after the start, is a long last as they make their way down the straight on the first occasion at the 2,000 metres mark. And the leader is Tudor Hero. Tudor Hero in front by 1 length on Joy's Leader. Hope Street in third place on the fence. Allegro Queen is fourth, 1 by 1. It's close up fifth on the inside. They're followed by Land King, 1 by 2 in the running line on the outside of Bill's Domain. Then Merchant Joe from Land Boom, and Uzi Barbar 10 metres behind them at the rear. The pace steadies as they enter the back straight. They've almost completed one circuit, heading towards the 1600. Tudor Hero by 1 length on Joy's Leader, quite content to race at the leader's wheel. In third place is Hope Street. Allegro Queen fourth, enjoying the run of the race. It's close up fifth on the fence from Land King, 1 by 2. Then Bill's Domain from Merchant Joe, Land Boom, and Uzi Barbar now tacking on at the rear. 84 seconds even for the lead time, and Tudor Hero looks to be travelling sweetly. Tudor Hero by 1 length on Joy's Leader. Hope Street is third. Allegro Queen continues to enjoy this nice run forward right on the back of Joy's Leader. Fifth on the fence, it's close up. Then Land King still 1 by 2 on the outside of Bill's Domain. Merchant Joe third last from Land Boom. Uzi Barbar back at the rear as they round the home turn and square to get the bell. 33.7 for the first quarter of the mile. Tudor Hero in the leading role and playing the part well with 1 circuit and 1,000 metres to go. Tudor Hero by 1 length on Joy's Leader. Doing it tough on the outside, but there hasn't been a great amount of speed on throughout. Hope Street behind the leader on the fence. Allegro Queen is fourth. Then it's close up from Land King. Bill's Domain next from Merchant Joe third last. Uzi Barbar is last. And second last on the fence is Land Boom. 31 even for the second quarter. Now the tempo begins to quicken. Tudor Hero at the 650, 1 length in front of Joy's Leader. Being niggled at in second place. Hope Street is third. Land King out 3 wide starting a run. Allegro Queen between runners. It's close up on the fence. Then Bill's Domain. Merchant Joe out 4 wide, improving ground from Land Boom. Uzi Barbar is last as they head towards the 400. Tudor Hero in front by 1 length on Joy's Leader, who looks to be flat. Land King out wide, Hope Street behind them. Merchant Joe is very deep from Bill's Domain. Then it's close up, held up for a run. Tudor Hero flattens and heads for home, 1 length on Joy's Leader. Hope Street in third place. Then Land King and Merchant Joe from Allegro Queen. Tudor Hero in front. Joy's Leader trying hard on the outside. The leader, Tudor Hero. Joy's Leader is trying hard, but Tudor Hero nicely rated in front, gets the money. Tudor Hero first, second Joy's Leader, third a tight photo. Hope Street or Merchant Joe. And then Land King, Bill's Domain Allegro Queen and its close-up Never Saw Daylight from Land Boom. Uzi Barbar has run last.
8-6 and a photo between 3 and 9 for race number 7, Albion Park. Now, prior to going to Moonee Valley, where Terry Clifton's about to be joined by Tony Herlihy, here's a Globe Derby update, race 8. Number 1, Hillbraid.
Fast. Tukey's Express went for a gallop in the early part. Bo Liberator had to go to the inside and Tote Call around it. And also Foreshore sneaking up inside, and Tukey's Express is last and still galloping. Settling into stride now, and Panu Jasper couldn't win that battle for the lead. Hillbray's kicked through and lead. And Hillbray shows the way from Panu Jasper, who goes to second. Up on the outside, 50-50. Now, they've got about 8 metres in the early part to Michaelite, Air Force One, Bo Liberator on the outside of Foreshore. Last of the main bunch was Tote Call, and about 15 metres away after that error was Tukey's Express. Down the straight they come the first time, and Hillbray was able to kick up and hold the front running and brings them down to the post with 2 to go. In front by 4 metres, 50-50. Could have got in behind, but he elected to stay off. Michaelite works up into the 1 out, 1 back on the outside of Panu Jasper. Foreshore on the inside of Air Force One. Bo Liberator is third last. Second last is Tote Call, and only about 8 metres away now last of all was Tukey's Express. At the lap and 3/4, and they're going slowly up front, and the leader Hillbray held together, led by 4 metres. At its wheel on the outside is 50-50. Panu Jasper's a full 4 metres back on the inside, being covered up by the Tote favourite Michaelite. Further back in the field to Air Force One on the outside of Foreshore. A gap of about 6 metres away then to Bo Liberator. A similar margin away to Tote Call, and 10 metres away last of all was Tukey's Express. Coming off the back straight, a lap and a half left to go, just under, and the leader is Hillbray. Still holds that advantage of about 4 metres over 50-50 up on the outside, punching the breeze second. Panu Jasper on the inside of Michaelite. Air Force One midfield on the outside following Michaelite. Foreshore back on the inside. And then came the last trio. They are Bo Liberator, Tote Call and Tukey's Express. 33.4 was the first quarter as they race down the lane. And the leader is still Hillbray. 4 metres in front of 50-50 second. Now Panu Jasper's just dropped back on the inside. Going past it, Michaelite. Fourth now Panu Jasper. Up on the outside, Air Force One. Further back in the field, the Foreshore, Bo Liberator. Tote Call's about 6 metres away and losing touch with the main body of the field is Tukey's Express. Heading to the back straight, 32.3 for the second quarter, and the leader here is Hillbray. Shows the way by 4 or 5 metres to 50-50. Michaelite reined up in third place. Air Force One around Panu Jasper, then Bo Liberator. Further back, Foreshore and Tote Call. Hillbray going pretty well. Amanda Telfer had a look around as they raced to the 400. Michaelite now coming out after it. Still there in the centre was 50-50. Air Force One still runs on, and in behind those Bo Liberator. Hillbray the leader. They race on to the 300 metre mark, and Hillbray led by 2 metres. Out wide, Michaelite is grinding home. 50-50 still there in the centre, and Air Force One still making some ground. Further back, Bo Liberator. Onto the home turn, Hillbray the leader. 50-50 the centre, and out 3 wide, Michaelite, and further back, Air Force One. Hillbray joined by 50-50. Michaelite down the outside, and then Air Force One. Michaelite goes to the lead. At last, it's going to be his night, Michaelite. Air Force One is flashing home, but Michaelite wins from Air Force One 50-50. Hillbray close up on the inside, and just behind those, Bo Liberator. Then they're in at intervals. Further back, Foreshore, Tote Call, Panu Jasper, and last home was Tukey's Express.
265, Michaelite getting the money over number 6 and number 5. Albion Park
comes up, they're racing. Faulty's away well. So too is the Cruise Control. Dialer Buck is trying to keep out Faulty, but can't. He's showing plenty of zip early in the race, Faulty, and he heads off in second placing Dialer Buck. On the outside is the Cruise Control, followed by Applegraft. Imprint gets to 50s, racing 3 wide though early. Then the main report, 1 off the rail. He travels up to be 6th early, trailed up by Moondark. Out of the straight they race. Dominion Red the rail. 6 metres to Gavel Sun on the outside of Relax Me Baby. She's third last in the all white, and 8 metres away Meadowlands Mick. Along the back inside the 1500, lead time 23.1. Faulty in front. At his will on the outside now is Imprint as the main report pulls out inside the lap and a half mark. He's circumnavigating. On the leader's back is Dialer Buck, followed by the Cruise Control 5th. 2 metres away, Dominion Red the fence, followed by Applegraft. Then Moondark, who's third last on the outside of Relax Me Baby. Second last is Meadowlands Mick, and Gavel Sun on the outside is last. The main report travels up into second placing now within 4 metres of Faulty, travelling down the straight towards the 1,000. First quarter in 29.8. Having a nice run behind the leader is Dialer Buck. 4 metres away, Imprint 4th. Then Dominion Red on the inside. The Cruise Control the outer. Applegraft works up on the outside. On its inside, Relax Me Baby, followed by Meadowlands Mick. Moondark is second last. 25 metres off the lead, out of the straight inside the 800. And 4 metres away, Gavel Sun pulling out from last. towards the back at the 650. Second quarter in 29.5. It's Faulty. He's trying to lead all the way by 5 metres to Dialer back. The main report for Astride there. He dropped the bit. He's 4 metres away third. Imprint now pulls out 3 wide. Then Dominion Red, followed by Relax Me Baby coming off the rail. The Cruise Control out wide. Then Meadowlands Mick, followed by Applegraft. Moondark is third, last and very wide, and last is Gavel Sun. The main report has gone 300 metres out on the turn. In front, Faulty by 4 metres. Dialer Buck now comes off the rail. Pulling out as Relax Me Baby, 4 wide. Under pressure, Imprint, the main report not going well. Then Dominion Red, followed by Meadowlands Mick in the straight though. At the moment, Faulty at the 150, still over 4 metres in front of Dialer Buck and Dominion Red, followed by the main report. But Faulty is clear. Dialer Buck is trying very hard. He's getting weary, Faulty. Dialer Buck is lunging on the outside. Faulty, though, hanging on, and Faulty wins by a metre to Dialer Buck. Moondark has flown out wide for third. Close up the main report, then Dominion.